So for today's hike, I'm going to be doing Rocky Knob Trail in Michaux State Forest. I'm in a small pull-off off Ridge Road. And this is about like a 4-mile lollipop loop. So what's cool about this is it's got stations. So it'll have numbered posts. Each of those posts correspond to something. So when we get to one, I'll explain what each station is. So to begin, there's a lot of intersecting trails, but it is marked, and you just follow the orange blazes. And here we're coming up on the lollipop loop. So I'm gonna bear left here. So we came to our first marker 2. We missed marker 1, but I think that's just the beginning of the trail. Rocky Knob talks about how the CCC built it. But 2 just talks about the species of trees that dominate the area and how poor the soil is. So here's station 3. Station 3 is talking about poor soil leads to stunted tree growth, and it shows you that all the trees are roughly the same size. And you can see there's no really big trees. And trees are measured by their diameter at breast height. You can see there's no really girthy or thick trees. It's pretty much all the same size. Somewhat obscured view, but here's a view of the valley below. You can see we're coming up on the view here on Rocky Knob. And there is Rocky Knob, and there's Long Pine Run Reservoir down there. So marker 6 is the geographical mark of Sear Hill. And you can get the view of Rocky Knob from here. It's a pretty good view. So once again, here's the view up here on the Rocky Knob Trail. When the foliage is down, it's a lot better than the spring or summer. And there's a reservoir. So 7 is for Allegheny mound ants, which are these ants that build these huge mounds. So we'll see if any are up here. I didn't see any where it said the sign was. So I didn't see any of the Allegheny ant mounds. I don't know if someone destroyed them or if something wiped them out, but I have featured them in some of my other videos. If you look at my Soldier's Delight video, which also has poor soils, you can see the mounds there. So I believe that prominent knob straight ahead is Rocky Knob, which you don't go on, but it's the tall point here. You can see it from Long Pine Run Reservoir. There is no trail, like I said, but it's just like the landmark or feature. So here's some of the boulder field that runs up to Rocky Knob, if you can see it down there. A lot of rocks. So here's station 8. Like I said, the boulder field. I'm not gonna go up it, but there it is, which takes you to the top of Rocky Knob, which looks treacherous. So station 9 talks about how there's a major fire. You can see some burnt trees in 1964 that went through the area. So we come to this intersection here, and we're gonna head straight where my dog is. But if you wanna go down there left, you can. That'll take you to the Long Pine Run Reservoir, which you could also start if you wanna get views of the reservoir or lake. You could do that and do the Rocky Knob lollipop loop as well from there. So here's post 11, which just tells you that you got a mile left. I think I missed 10. I think that was just the intersection where I said it went down to the lake and the sign for Rocky Knob. So we only got a mile left. And so here I believe is the last marker, 12, which just talks about American chestnut, which I featured in some of my other videos.